And we're still exploring John 15. And yesterday we spoke about the true vine and us sticking in the vine, or us staying closer to the root and God being our root. And today we're moving on to John 15, chapter 5. And it says, I am the vine, you are my branches, or you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. If anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they are burned. Quite deep statement here. And God is telling us that he is, or Jesus in this instance is telling us that he is the true vine. And imagine if you separate yourself from the crowd, because there is power in a crowd, there is power in unity. But if you seclude yourself from that which is giving you strength, you become the weakest link, or you become the weakest vessel. And Jesus here is encouraging us that for as long as we stay in him, he is going to make sure that we bear fruit. And by bearing fruit, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's oranges and bananas and you name it. It's the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit includes patience, and we're going to speak about it later on in this Bible study. But what I'm trying to encourage you here is, according to John, is for as long as we remain in God, there is going to be results. Good results there is. And I'm encouraging you that despite whatever situation that you may find yourself in, it is easy for you to self-doubt and think that God does not want to use you. But right now we are being encouraged that for as long as we stay in him, we're going to get the results. And a lot of times we want to separate ourselves from God because we are angry, because probably God has taken something away from us or taken a loved one away from us. But us moving away is just exposing us to the withered storm. Moving yourself away from the crowd or away from God just makes you a weaker vessel. Rather be angry but stay in God. Rather be hurt but stay in God. You may feel betrayed but stay in God. A lot of times we want to run away because we are hurt. We run away from church. We run away from praying. We run away from God himself, but God never moves. And later on when we find ourselves in the open, then we think, God, where are you? But God is still saying, I never moved. You did. So I'm encouraging you, if you moved away from God based on your decisions, move back. He is still going to he's still going to welcome you with open arms. And that is what our God is all about. That is who our God is. I'm encouraging you right now that for as long as we stay in the vine as the branches, we are going to bear fruit. My name is Tatenda from the Man Podcast, coming to you every day with tools and tricks to make sure that you live your better life, mentally, physically, and all the leads. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Remember, be safe.